Okay, I'm almost ready to start here. Hello, Robert. Good to see you. This is a historical moment. We technically didn't finish Sonic or Castlevania. Although, in a sense, I am finished with Castlevania, so... This is the first franchise that we're actually finishing, which is crazy. Don't know how I feel about that. Okay, let me, get the game pulled up. I did not stream Marvel of Souls, that is true. I mean, we're missing actually quite a few Castlevania streams. We never did, we never finished Order of Ecclesia. Just mostly my fault. I don't like that one very much, so it's hard for me to stick with it. And we didn't do the Lords of Shadow games. None of those. We didn't do Judgment, and we didn't do, Harmony of Despair. Among, like, a couple of random other ones, like, I mean, we never finished Dracula X, but I was never going to finish Dracula X. And Haunted Castle, but... No? I don't believe I'll ever be playing through Haunted Castle. I bought a collection so I could play it, but I don't think I ever will. Anyways, point is, this is our first one that we're finishing. Crazy. I haven't decided the order for things after this. I don't know if I'm going to want to do the Nightmare Before Christmas game followed by... Bayonetta, or if I'm going to want to do Bayonetta as an immediate follow-up. Either way, we're probably doing all three Bayonettas, because I hate myself, clearly. Game with a checkpoint that spawns you inside of an enemy. I can't help but laugh every time shit like that happens in, like, a video game. It's insane. Unless you're in the heat of the moment, at which point it is the most frustrating thing of all time. Let me get the game pulled up. Should be as simple as... Yep, there we go. Yeah, you know, without further ado, let's, So sorry I couldn't help but respect it, yeah. Alright. That is probably the last time I'm going to be seeing that screen, because I don't intend on actually playing this one again. It's not anytime soon. I still don't think it's as bad as the DmC community seems to think it is. But... here we go. I've never seen any of this content. All of this is brand new to me. Okay. I don't know how long it is, other than How Long to Beat seems to think it's about 2 hours. So, you know, I've given us 3. If we need to go over, we can. Chances are, given how I play through things, it'll be a bit faster. Well, no, I tend to explore in these types of games, so... sure. Only Vergil, please. Animated? What?
happened to us, Father? Dante betrayed me.
This looks really weird.
There's nothing left for me here.
I think they rotoscoped this. Oh, they totally did. Either that or this is like a weird filter over a weird looking 3D model.
Vergil.
Couldn't even keep it up for the whole cutscene?
Mother? What is this place?
Now, the big thing for me, right, is I know this story's never followed up on. And I don't know necessarily that they were planning on doing that. So... Okay, he has the same... Hold on. Hold on. Okay. He has the same, like, dash ability that Dante has. I mean, did you see me juggle him the entire boss fight? I'd be surprised if I didn't do a number on him.
It's gone.
Okay. This is the most disappointed I have ever been in a Vergil gameplay experience. If you don't know, in DmC 4 and 5, hitting the B button as Vergil instantly teleports you to the enemy you are targeting. And it is one of the most broken, insane, and super fun abilities I have ever used in a game. And this ain't it. Apparently re-uploaded that riff on the dev diaries to the other site. Huh. Oh. You need to make an account? Yeah, okay. He is disappointing. Yeah, I figured. Hold on. LB... Okay. And then, hold on. Right trigger. That is actually way harder to do than it seems. Even in his own DLC, the man is sauceless. That is what the teleport button does when you use it without a target. It sends you up.
Poor Vergil. Are you lost? Damn you, Dante.
Okay. How many of those are there in this mission? Oh, but you can find fragments in each mission. Huh. There's also a timer now. Give me that. Hmm. Wait, hold on. That was kind of cool. Oh my god, it's tied to the bumpers. Also, there's a health fragment out there. Or the triggers, rather. So that instantly teleports me. Okay. There's something down here. It's a dude. Okay, that's a bit more awkward of an input, but it's whatever, I guess. Secret mission? No. Oh? Hold on. I forgot how fucking loud this game is. Why do you keep setting yourself so high? There we go. Okay, okay. He can do it. He can do it in this game. Okay, so it gave me a whole achievement for defeating that enemy. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I don't know. I was targeting forward, and Vergil was like, what if I turn around? Okay. There's another one. God, he takes a while to kill. Well, we have an upgrade. Wow. One purchasable ability? Crazy. Slasher level 2, crosscut level 2, judgment cut, aerial rave. Huh. And the swords? The swords look like they're getting the bulk of the upgrades here. Well, this is the only new ability. Everything else is just making him stronger. This is a bad sign. Probably. I'm missing 2 crosses in this level. I probably passed one.
You're dead.
What?
You're trapped here, just like me. But you can escape. You still have a chance. The light. Find the light and get out of here.
The light? Okay.
One. Ah, okay. Never mind, that was just a vital star. I mistook it for something, better. I totally passed one back here, by the way. Please don't tell me they sealed off the way backwards. Okay, no, they didn't. Please? That's an invisible wall. Awesome. So far, I believe the word sauceless is apt. Because Vergil so far is certainly not exciting. Okay, well, that guy's dead. I think part of what makes Vergil work initially in normal DMC in terms of gameplay is he is, at the end of the day, kind of effortless to play, if that makes sense. You would never catch Vergil dead with an input this cumbersome to do for something as simple as the teleportation move. Gotten more sauce from the pizza. Yeah. Part of it also is just that he's not that interesting of a character in this one. He could have been a cool character. And then whatever happened to the writers at the end of the game happened to them. Okay, maybe this one's just a minor nitpick, but the teleportation move actually also hurts them. That's actually how it checks to see if you can even teleport to the enemy. If it hurts them. If it makes contact. So if enemies have some kind of barrier, it doesn't work. Okay. He's also just not gonna fix his hair. Oh? Okay, I guess we're going over here. What? Could someone please explain to me what the fuck just happened? Hey, now hold on. Wait a minute. Was that or was that not a Kushma chase sequence? Okay, maybe this one's more of a nitpick. Another thing that they're missing, which granted, DmC 3 Vergil is missing this one too, But DmC 4 and 5 Vergil have something called a concentration gauge, where the less you move during combat, the more powerful your attacks actually get. I also wouldn't give it the honor of that title, to be honest. I never failed a Kushma chase sequence, but I'm certain if I had, they would have looked cooler than that, rather than not looking at all. I feel like I'm not equipped to take on these dudes. Oh, okay. Take them on one at a time. Did I ever die in this game's base game? I know I got close, but I don't know that I ever died. Okay. Okay. Oh, and we're back to animated for some.
Vergil, wait! You're in danger.
Cat?
Hey, Vergil.
What?
You're not going anywhere. How does it feel, brother? To be beaten again?
What? There's no sound effects on the menu. None. There are 0. I need my sword to be stronger. Just in general. How many missions are there in this? Real question.
Look at you.
6.
Who are you?
You failed. Your father gave you everything. And now you have nothing. Everyone you care about, everyone you love, has turned their back on you. How does it feel? My heart. You can't change the past. But what would you do if you had another chance?
Vergil.
Cat, you're still alive. Cat was useful.
Useful.
Cat saved my life.
Vergil, please.
Stay out of this!
Hello, Jay.
Where am I?
Yeah, I believe this is in fact another Dante.
No, Vergil, stay back!
God, these cutscenes are just kinda ugly. Never mind, we're out of them now.
Vergil, help me, please!
I think I know what's going on with them. And it's maybe a little bit... It's maybe a little bit cynical. But I think I know what's going on. Angel mode. Angel Yamato mode for quick strikes against multiple enemies. How do I activate Angel mode? It did not tell me. Hit move list. Angel mode. Left trigger plus Y. Left trigger plus B. Oh no. It's one attack per button? This is Angel mode? Okay. It actually takes forever to actually, like, attack, too. That's awesome. Oh, okay. I actually was trying to turn around there, and he just fell off of his own accord. I'm not missing anything back here, am I? Never mind, that was forward, not that you could tell. No, there's nothing. Okay, admittedly, I like the idea behind this, this DLC. Sending Vergil to his own personal hell is like a fun concept. Where he's haunted by, I mean, let's be honest, diet versions of what regular Vergil are haunted by. But, like... I mean, the problem is with the base game, right? The Vergil fight felt unearned, so does this. I would really appreciate it if this fucking door would get out of my way. Move towards the portal, press it. Oh, I see. Oh, pulls all of the enemies into the air, but you have to charge it. That's fucking terrible. I'm gonna be honest, I just want to, I just want to power up the normal sword, to be totally honest with you. Platforming hasn't been super demanding so far. Which is, I don't know, a weird thing to be commenting on in a Devil May Cry. How many, there's 3 in this chapter, okay. I was worried that I'd have to get, like, all of them in a chapter. They really hid this back here, didn't they? Oh. Wait, there's a full health cross down here. Never mind. Or... did anyone catch if that increased my health? I don't think it did. There's a vital star up there, and I don't really know how to get it. But to be honest, I'm actually not very concerned with that. They just put one of these dudes in a battle arena? Oh, cool. These guys are back. My favorite. Is there a reason why that one just decided he wasn't gonna move? Okay, goodbye. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I've taken more damage in this stage from falling off of ledges than I have from, like, the actual enemies.
Vergil! Where are you? Where are you?
A boss, I assume? No. Can I just... no. Okay. I'm really not vibing with Vergil's moveset in this game. You know, maybe part of that is that I really... Oh, you know what? We never looked at the items. Never mind. There's nothing in here. Put the health cross for 500. Okay. And I'll buy a gold orb just in case. We haven't found one yet, so... Aha! Thought so. This is such a downgrade from what normal Vergil modes are like. And you know, in this particular instance, I'm not even referring to like his moveset. Normal Vergil modes let you play through the entire game with him. Awesome. Thank you, Vergil. Them giving him a scream like this when he gets hit. Did the director have something against Vergil as like a character? Because it really does feel like he had something against Vergil as a character. Okay, these guys are actually really pathetic. Ow. I forgot that I bought that attack. Oh, cool. Okay, my somewhat cynical interpretation of these cutscenes, especially with how, like, randomly they fall in and out, is that I think a lot of these cutscenes were literally just not done.
Cat, are you okay?
So they, like...
I'm fine. But you're dead. It's funny you had to die to understand humanity.
I rescued you from demons, remember? I gave you
Oh
a
my
home,
God.
a reason to live.
No, you used me and you betrayed me.
Everything you hate me for, it had to be done.
Really? You deceived us, Vergil. Me and your brother. Dante. Now that's a real man. You're weak. Almost pitiful.
They had the
Never be
animators
half
for
the
1
man
hour.
he is.
1. Goodbye, cat. Okay. Okay. Grab this one. Infinite. Ah, shit, he's just infinite again.
I killed her. And you are stronger now. Isn't that what you always wanted? Power. Absolute power, Vergil. You are a son of Sparta. Become the son of Sparta.
Welcome to hell, brother.
I don't have a brother anymore.
Cute. You know, I was the one running away, living in the slums. You enjoyed a comfortable life. Look who's on top now. You don't belong anywhere. Guess that's why you're here. Well, that and 'cause I killed you.
Jesus Christ, the dialogue. Also, there's no subtitles. I've just noticed that.
I'm liking the new look. Fuck yeah. Hey, up here.
I get that these are like ghostly visions or whatever, but it's giving the whole game away that Dante is not acting like... I actually can't believe I'm gonna say this. Dante is not acting like Dante. Huh. Let me turn on the subtitles, because I don't know why they're off. And also these down a little bit again. You know, there's out of character, and then there's, like, really out of character, and that's kind of where we've ended up. There is literally nothing over here. That led to the same area. Thought I heard another dude nearby. Anyways, hello, enemies. Demon mode. I'm sorry, one of the attacks is named Divorce. I don't think that actually deals any more damage. Okay. The next attack is custody.
You know you can't keep up with your big brother. Try harder.
I'm sorry, is Dante the older one? Has Dante always been the older one? Or is that new?
I hate public transport.
That line felt a little like normal Dante. Not like a lot, but a little. Normal Dante would not have gotten hit by it, of course. That being the key difference here.
Where are you, Dante?
Okay. Oh! Okay. Bit of an odd decision. I'd say they're introducing a new puzzle element at the 11th hour, but the 11th hour has passed. This is the 13th. How do I get to that? Okay, like that. He is learning. He's becoming a little bit more like the Dante we care about. I mean, I don't know. Dante's fine, I guess, but not like good. You know? If that sentence made any sense. He's not like my first choice for a protagonist of a game, you know, like this, but he wasn't the worst thing ever. Nope. Boss fight? How many fucking... Okay. Clearly this mission's just starting. Devil Trigger. Activate Vergil's special abilities. Different abilities consume different amounts of the Devil Trigger gauge. Attacking enemies replenishes it. Huh, so it's not like a super mode. You know what this actually reminds me a lot of? And this is going to sound a little bit insane because we haven't played it. But Lords of Shadow 2, the Castlevania game, has a DLC called, I think it's, oh god, I want to say it's like Requiem, something that starts with an R. That game is fucking awful, by the way. We probably won't be playing it. Ever. But, and even if we do, I won't be playing that DLC because, I didn't like it. But, it is a similarly pretty short, like, DLC pack focused on a side character in the game, Alucard, where you play as them for the entirety of it. And I'm noticing a similar trend here, where Alucard actually didn't feel very good to control in that, because obviously a lot less work was put into his moveset.
Stop following me around.
Come on, Vergil. You have to be aware that that's, like, not him.
You're gonna pay for this.
You think we're getting a Dante battle at the end of this? thought I heard a guy. I do hear a guy. There he is. Lords of Shadow, more like Lords of Shadow. I think that, yeah, that covers it. There's another main reason why I don't want to stream Lords of Shadow. I mean, a couple main reasons, to be honest, but... and that's that I do not own the best ways to play them. I own it on Xbox 360, and I own the second one on PS3. Those have just happened to be the versions I found. Those versions run at, like, 24 FPS or some bullshit. Like, not even 30. Those games are rough. And the only versions of the game that run well consistently are on PC, where I don't own them. And I actually don't feel the urge to purchase the Lords of Shadow games again for some unknown reason. Oh my god, there is just so much shit happening around me. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna start mashing the button that brings those guys to me. Anyways, yeah, no, I think not only that those games are fucking atrocious, some of the worst in the Castlevania franchise, but playing them properly would require me buying them again. Every time I think somewhere is optional, it turns out to be the way forward. His moveset is literally just boring me at this point. Man, I'm glad this thing is short. I think the multiple weapons are a really important part of Devil May Cry. Just in general. Anyways, the PC versions run at 60 FPS. I don't know that there was ever, like, an improved console variant of the game that ran at, 60 or whatever. I don't know that they ever released that. dude over here. There he is. Those guys should have dropped a bunch of upgrade points. The fact that they are only for like a completion rating at the end of the level, which seems to only exist to be a detriment to like players who don't like explore as much. Like, that just feels like a missed opportunity. Have them drop upgrade stuff.
Seems you have nowhere to go.
You know, at the very least, it is keeping the visual design that I like so much about the game in the first place. This, like, very, like, surreal design.
Come on, man. Let's do this!
End of the chapter?
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Got a last
I was expecting, like,
Dante, or are we all talked out? Good.
Jesus.
No, please don't. You don't need it anymore.
Okay, sure. Sure. It doesn't actually say what's getting upgraded. It just says upgrade. I assume strength? The stomp seems good. And, another health cross, sure. We're halfway through. A little under an hour after starting, so it is probably about 2 hours.
You took his amulet.
It's useless. It only responds to Dante.
She gave it to him. Remember? He was always her favorite. You know that. The way she admired his impulsiveness, how he followed his heart. You should find her. Show her what you've done. Finish what you've started.
Huh. I'm sorry, her model looks fucking unfinished. Like, bad. Bring my mic closer to me. I didn't realize I left it in my, like, desk position. It was probably picking me up fine. Oh, good, these fucking things. That's awesome. Yeah, okay, that feels like a proper air finisher. Okay, okay. Ow. Yep, cool finisher, Vergil. Cool finisher.
Don't worry, Mother. Your nightmares will soon be over.
Is there anything over here? Is there any difference between going down here and... Oh. Yeah, going down here gets you a vital star. Huh. Okay. You. 4 and 4 again. And no crosses, just... Oh. Huh. That's neat. Again, more of the visual level design that I really like in this game. Okay. Ow. Okay. I'm going to explain my disconnect with Vergil here really... in a way that's gonna seem weird. So, in regular Devil May Cry, particularly with Vergil, I am not simply hitting the buttons to kill the enemy. The actual combos themselves are enjoyable in a way that moves past just, like, making the enemy die. You get to do something really complex and, like, fun. You know, it feels like I am really enjoying myself as the character in normal Devil May Cry. And to some extent, that was the case with Dante. But with Vergil, I feel like I am hitting the button that makes the enemy die. I don't feel particularly stylish. I don't feel like the combos are particularly interesting. It just feels like I'm hitting the button and the enemy is dying. Okay. None of these seem, particularly great. A plus X. Characters do something allegedly cool, but you yourself are not doing a cool thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a really good description. I want blistering swords. And we might as well grab a Devil Trigger Cross. I don't think we're getting 2,000 more red orbs. Wait a minute. I just missed something. I know I just missed something. And they cutscened me and blocked me off for literally no reason. That's cool.
Almost there.
Okay. None of my attacks feel like they're doing anything to this dude. Even though they objectively are dealing damage, the fact that they're going ting, ting, ting every time makes that fighting that guy feel like the worst thing ever. Okay, I don't see anything they're gonna screw me out of. Never know with this. You never know. Huh. What's over here? Health fragment. The first one we've found in this level. I've honestly not been paying enough attention to notice that. Do I have to... Oh, cool. They put another dude in combat. maybe, you know, another nitpick. His swords are really slow. The Vergil swords normally, they don't deal much damage. Like the ones that I'm summoning to like throw as ranged weapons. They don't deal much damage normally, but they're pretty quick. Here they feel very, very, very slow. Why is... Hold on. Why isn't that working? Oh, okay. That was, terrible. Is there another one? There is. Literally, they are within 10 feet of each other, and they are audible. I don't know that the devs wanted to work on this. Given everything I've seen so far. I don't think that platform needed to be there at all. I could have gotten there with the angel boost or whatever it's called. Nope, can't afford anything. Okay. Boss? Normal enemies? Normal enemies. Yeah, it really does feel like it's been one mission. I am trying to fight her with the angel mode, and it isn't working. Oh, of course. The sword. Obviously. Yeah. You know, famously how we defeated her in the past in the main game. With ranged attacks. Also, there have been like 5 enemies total. You know, the base game takes a little bit to introduce enemies, you know, but they have like more time to do it. God, she's annoying. Oh, of course. Yeah, the devil trigger gauge also does it. I can't believe it. This game has added the problems with the auto-targeting back in. I don't know what it's causing it, but Vergil just, doesn't target sometimes. There's a guy down here. That's the fourth guy. That's the fourth guy. All four of them are just on the main path in this level. They had to know that, like, hitting that guy sucked, right? Boss fight? A boss fight, finally.
Hey, you! Leave her alone!
No, actually, not a boss fight. Normal enemy. Don't get too excited. I'm gonna use a vital star. This thing sucks. The sword actually speeds up. Oh. He's dead. I hope we don't have to fight very many of those. Okay.
Vergil, I'm so glad you're here. I thought I would never see you again. Vergil? Vergil? What's happened?
He's dead.
How?
It was me.
What?
I killed him.
Scriptwriter got drunk, wrote a draft, submitted it, and accidentally deleted the game engine.
Killed him? How could you? He was your brother.
He was your favorite. I could never be like him. Always waiting in his shadow, always second best. Well, not anymore.
This is just more of the regular Vergil character arc
I always
stapled
loved you,
onto
Vergil.
this guy.
You saved me from this to break my heart. Why? Look at me, Vergil.
I'm here to say goodbye.
What have you become? We gave you power, and you used it to kill. After everything we taught you.
Everything you taught me was wrong. All you gave me was power, nothing else.
I brought you into this world, gave you love. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Where's your heart?
I no longer have one, Mother.
No. Vergil!
Goodbye.
Please! Don't leave me! Vergil!
Okay. Sure. Sure. Oh, you know, this next one looks like a new area. About time, but... I don't know what I want to upgrade. I'm just going to upgrade the regular Yamato until it's done. I should care about what just happened. Yeah, I probably should care too. Hold on, does my health persist between missions? What kind of insane decision is that? Oh my god, you know what it is? They were like, it's too easy though. It's like really easy. And some fucking like guy on the design team was like, I got it. We make the health persistent. Even though 0 other DMC games do that.
You've done it. How does it feel? Power.
God, he looks like
I
shit.
need more power.
It's so...
You have
God,
something
it's a
belongs
villain
to
arc
me.
that goes nowhere. Nowhere.
Mine. Then I'll take it.
Oh. Huh, silly me. Of course we're not getting a Dante battle. We're getting a Vergil battle in Vergil. God, it's the same Vergil battle. Okay, my health has reset. It just doesn't reset in the menus. Why would you program it like that? I had no expectations and I'm still disappointed. I mean, look, I'll just say real quick DMC 5 spoilers, mute for the next, like, 15 seconds, if you care about that. But the Vergil mode, what is he? Okay. The Vergil mode in DMC 5, what do you want me to do about that? Ends with a Dante battle that is followed by a Super Dante battle. And it is, like, the coolest thing in the entire game. So, I'm a little bit disappointed. I have no time to respond to that. And it teleports up with me. Am I doing something wrong here? Okay. Oh, good. This bullshit again. Hello, Devil That Cries. Welcome to the stream. Vergil versus Evil Vergil. I don't know how I dodged that. God, that gives you no time! And sometimes it just ignores the dodge. Okay. This is a lame as hell boss fight. I mean, not as sauceless as, like, normal Vergil, I suppose, in this game. But a far cry from, anything that happens in Devil May Cry's 1, 3, or 4, or 5. Maybe not 1, but... Done yet? Thank you. I love when the boss is like, no, you can't attack me right now. That shit just chews through his health. Okay.
We're one and the same.
Yep, back to storyboards.
Thank you.
I feel a little bit cheated. In the actual game, Vergil had...
Me and your brother.
You don't belong anywhere.
Vergil had a Devil Trigger state. It, like, summoned another Vergil, and he does not have that here. Oh, he turned into a bomb. Triple S? What? Okay, am I goated, or was that a just piss easy boss fight? Because that was really easy. Every move I did bullied him. It was just like normal Vergil. Yeah, I don't actually care about any of the upgrades in this mode, to be completely honest. I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. We're going into the last mission. I don't really know what to expect. I'm gonna buy a large Vital Star. I actually can't read the price numbers unless I scroll over them, because they made the background white. I don't know. I guess I'll buy another large Vital Star and call it. We're probably not gaining access to the shop. Oh! Okay. No, this is like an actual level. Alright. Seems to be longer than normal, too.
I've been here before. This time, it'll be different.
Is that Vergil? Oh, he does not look very good. Okay. Oh, there we go. It only takes until the last mission to unlock this. Am I in control of the doppelganger at all? God, I can't unlearn the... I've been playing as this Vergil all night, and I am still trying to do DmC 5 Vergil inputs. Still. Yeah, get out. Ow. Okay. Okay.
I've had enough of this place.
Back here, dude. I know Vergil was concealing his tent throughout the same game, but this still doesn't feel like the same guy. This feels like a knockoff of regular Devil May Cry Vergil. This feels like they like got the memo. Devil May Cry fans were really angry about the changes to the characters in this new version of the series. And so instead of keeping on the course and like making a game that was good with a DLC follow-up that was good, they made a game that was good and a DLC follow-up that tries to steer the ship in the opposite direction and make it as close to Devil May Cry as they can. There's a guy in here somewhere. He's over there. Hello, guy. They were like, ah, shit, people didn't like the new Dante, so let's make Vergil like old Vergil in the DLC. Even though he's missing the attitude that old Vergil has and the character development to get him there, and I get that this is supposed to be like a villain arc, you know? I understand that. But my god, is it not working? It just feels really unnatural. Like, oh, yep, and he's a villain now because he has to be, because the script demands it. Because Devil May Cry series tradition, something that we are intentionally shedding by making this a reboot, demands he's a villain. This DLC was released with the game's launch? Then I got nothing. I don't know why it's like this. Did they, like, run out of time for it? Genuinely. Real question. I think they ran out of time for it. This is a really annoying enemy encounter. Get over here. Okay, okay, okay. You got the DLC for free if you pre-ordered the game. Oh my god, it's one of those. Oh my god. No wonder it feels, like, short and rushed then, because it had to be, because they released it alongside the game. Although, to be fair, fan backlash against the game started long before the game was out. Long before the game was out. It did not take long for Devil May Cry fans to realize something was really weird here. That is the best thing in his moveset. Yeah, okay. I thought the base game was, like, fine, but, you know, being here in the DLC now... I'm, you know, if I ever revisit DmC Devil May Cry, which, please note, is lower on my list than, like, DmC 1, in terms of, like, a chance for me to revisit it, you know? I don't think I'd play this again. Game already had DLC before it was even out, I guess, when the trend started. What, 11? This was 2011, 2010? Wow, they really are just shoving this in, like, a random hallway. I want to say this is, like, 2010. So yeah, the trend was, like, really kicking off around that time. Team finishing up the game, Capcom said, what about the DLC? And the team was like, the DLC? That wouldn't shock me. That's the kind of fucking behavior Capcom would get up to, is forcing DLC into a game before it's out. Especially around this time period. This is around the time that people were calling them Craftcom rather than Capcom. And it wasn't just like a fan nickname for, like, Scorn fans or anything. That was, like, a pretty consistent name you saw for them. Still see it sometimes, but not as often. This is like when they decided that Japanese games have no chance of succeeding in the West. So they started Americanizing everything. This is like when you got, like, the weird Bionic Commando reboot thing. The wife arm. And Dark Void, which honestly wasn't that bad of a game, but did not sell well. Do I need to comment on this? Do I need to say anything? Is he gonna notice? I'm gonna leave him there for a bit. You good, bro? What's wrong with him? Why is he like that? Going nowhere fast. Oh my god. I didn't either. They normally don't sprint for that long. The enemy AI in this game worries me deeply. Because it is not good. Cool. Triple S. This game is, certainly something. This feels like the first level again. You know, returning to the first level again is like a neat little design gimmick, like a little design trope, when your game is longer than 6 levels long. When your game is this short, it feels like padding. I do wonder how they're gonna finish this. How do you end this? He already killed Dante on screen, you know? Like... Oh, she didn't take her thing back. No, she did. It is so much more lame to have to do that to her. And I already don't like that enemy very much. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Get him. God, that feels actually really underpowered. Okay, down I go. Vergil doesn't have any way to break enemy in rage states. Dante did, to some extent. Okay, I thought that was going to spin, and then it didn't spin. Hell is that? A Devil Trigger Star. And a health cross fragment literally just sitting on the main path. That's awesome. Oh, next to a dude. There's no way in hell this was finished to, like, the developer's satisfaction. There's no way. Okay. Yep, more dudes. Okay. I need to keep these dudes off me for a second. Oh, good, this guy. We all know how much I loved fighting this guy the first time. Cool. Do I literally just have to, like, fight other dudes until he decides to cut that shit out? Please? Okay. Was that it? Or is there going to be an actual boss at the end of this?
I am free now, Father.
This cutscene looks unfinished. Okay. Is that it? No. That is not it. That is it. That was not good. That was not good. Where do I even start with how I feel about that? I did not like how Vergil controlled at all, which is a shame considering everything I had to say about DmC 5 Vergil and how great he felt to control. This Vergil was bad. This Vergil was flat out bad to play as. None of his moves actually really felt like they flowed into one another. He had so much delay between random attacks for no reason. It just didn't feel like he got the same amount of care put into him that Dante did. The story was basically nonsensical and doomed to go nowhere because it's an epilogue that leads into a sequel that won't ever exist. I mean, doesn't exist so far, but considering the fact that it's been, what, 15 years? I highly doubt we're going to see any more out of the reboot DmC universe. Especially since any sequel would inherently have to take on the title of DmC Devil May Cry 2, and no game wants to be Devil May Cry 2. Yeah, it wasn't good. It just wasn't good. Every level was short and kind of felt the same. There were some cool moments of visuals, which are the thing I mainly praised about the main game. But those were few and far in between. The one boss fight here, which they couldn't even be bothered to save till the end, was really easy? I don't know. I'm not feeling this one. I don't like this one very much. Not good. Not good. Not good at... Well, maybe not at all, quote unquote, but just not good in general. I'd give this maybe like a 5.5 out of 10. It just didn't have anything that wowed me in it. All of the dialogue was kind of nonsensical too. And, like, I get that every character in this was just, like, a spirit version of themselves, you know, but I would have appreciated a more true to the character interpretation of all of these guys. And I don't mean, like, even the base universe Dante and whoever else. I mean, like, I wanted to see DmC Dante show up, not DmC Dante, but he, like, sucks. And is just there trying to taunt Vergil by using extremely out of line character, like, out of character lines, you know? Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of this one. That was not great. Okay, we can. I'm surprised to see Itsuno's name in the credits, to be honest. Oh, cool, I found all the things in that chapter, I guess. I didn't even notice. Completed Vergil's downfall. Son of Sparta, must style, yeah. I can't imagine doing must style on this one. Yeah, no. Did not. Was not the biggest fan of that. Hold on. I need to close the game, and I don't want Xbox to dox me. So, we're gonna throw that up for a bit. Yeah, I don't. I didn't really care much for that one. Was this? Okay. Hold on. Give me a moment to close some tabs. As a quick final note on the Devil May Cry franchise, we are going to make a tier list. I figured, you know, we can end it with this. What is the difference between these two DMC 5s? Is this like with the DLC or without the DLC? I don't know. I think okay, well, it doesn't exactly have them listed in order, but we'll try to go in order. And I'm not gonna bother with these duplicates, so I'm only gonna do like DMC 3 and not just like or the special edition, the one I played. And I'm not gonna bother with this. And I don't know what's up with this symbol here. I don't know why there's two DMC 5s. No clue. There are two DMC 4s as well. I'm gonna count this as the Vergil mode. Because that is supposed to be special edition for DMC Devil May Cry, or definitive edition rather. Couldn't even keep the series naming convention. Anyways, I'm gonna start with DMC 1. I liked DMC 1. It was okay. It was alright. I did not even start the music. There we go. I was alright with DMC 1. I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed the story. I liked, it was kind of fun having to like work for it. That game is kind of old and a bit crusty by today's standards, but it was really rewarding to actually get further in because it did kick my ass constantly. That feels like it's a bit too quiet. There we go. It kicked my ass constantly, just constantly. So maybe that's because it was the first one, but I don't know. I had a lot of fun going through it the first time. I think B tier is pretty good for it. Well, I think we all know that DMC 2 is the best game ever made. Obviously, it's just it's unmatched. Truly, it's the best thing ever. I'm gonna put it in D tier for Dante. I think that's a good place for it in the Dante tier because that was definitely Dante. This Dante, I'm keeping my headcanon. That is a sequel to DMC Devil May Cry, not to Devil May Cry. I know it came out after Devil May Cry, but before DMC Devil May Cry. But I'm just convinced, okay? And you can't unconvince me. DMC 2 did cause DMC 3 to be what it is. And speaking of, unsurprisingly, that is an S tier ass video game. God damn, is that game fucking good. I loved DMC 3 a lot. I'm looking forward to revisiting it for the Vergil mode at some point, maybe soon. I've been trying to play through DMC 4's Vergil mode. I've kind of been going backwards with them. And it's good. It's good. He's still Vergil, so he's still fun to play as. But DMC 4 itself is a much weaker game, I think. So I'm looking forward to doing DMC 3 because that game rocks. Speaking of DMC 4, I think I'm ranking below DMC 1 to be completely honest. I wasn't in love with it. It's good, don't get me wrong. It's certainly by far not a bad game. But as far as Devil May Cry's go, I feel like it's weaker. Over half the game is repeat chapters with the same bosses in them, but you're playing as Dante for no reason. And the new content you do get to experience with Dante was like some of the worst levels in the game. So it just leaves Dante's inclusion feeling like completely pointless. Nero's extremely fun to play as always, but like, I don't know. I don't think that the level design really holds up, in my opinion. It's not as like tricky as DMC 3 is, but it's also not more or less like walking through like DMC 5 is. So it finds itself in this middle ground where you're not really solving puzzles, but you are being like asked to interact with like pretty bland environments in ways that later DMCs don't really ask you to, or other DMCs don't really ask you to do. I don't know. It's fine. It's good. DMC 5 is my favorite though. Hands down. That game is incredible. It is amazing. I don't even really know what else to say. It is just so fun. There's a point in the game where I was thinking, like especially while playing as Vergil, I was like, can I play this game straight through to the end with every character? Just individually, every character? Because I would play through this game 4 more times. If it meant I get to play as everybody. Especially like Nero, I would have booted up a Nero mode in a fucking heartbeat. Unfortunately, that doesn't exist without mods, so whatever. Anyways, yeah, I think DMC 5 is the best game in the franchise, hands down. Really great, just really great. It kind of dethroned Bayonetta 2 as one of my all-time favorite character action games, which is insane to say. Okay, let's talk about the reboot. I don't think it's A-tier worthy, but I think it's like right at the same level as DMC 1 for me. Like I said before, DMC 1, like, they're kind of like inverses of each other. DMC 1 has a really fun story, kind of janky gameplay, level design that's cool for the time, but I think looking back on it especially, like, it was designed to be a type of game that is not what DMC 1 is. So, like, I don't know, I feel like there are things that kind of clash in it, but that story is so fun, and the game itself is just good in general. Meanwhile, DMC Devil May Cry, I think the story is downright stupid. There's character moments for Dante in here that make him seem like a fucking tryhard. Like, you know, it's kind of endearing, but at the same time, I'm not crazy about it. But the gameplay on this one is really, really good. It is really good. I love the take on the levels. I think that the really surreal level design is super cool. The game has a really solid grasp of cool colors that it uses constantly. It is a game that visually I don't think I'm ever going to forget. And while the combat is a bit awkward at times, it's a bit like iffy. It's still fun. Most of the weapons are pretty fun to use. I think the only one I didn't really end up liking was the axe. And even then, I just decided not to use it most of the time. Now, Vergil's downfall. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't think it's DMC too bad. Honestly, maybe there's an argument to be made for a tier below this for DMC 2, but I'm not fucking with the tier list. Yeah, I just didn't like Vergil's downfall at all. It's bland. It's boring. Like, DMC 2 was funny boring. If that makes any sense. The ways in which DMC 2 are astonishingly terrible are entertaining. Outside of the gameplay. The gameplay is nothing for like a full fucking 6 hours. It is miserable. But at least the moments in between are like incomprehensible and weird, and there's something for me to react to. I got nothing out of Vergil's downfall. I got nothing out of it. It just felt like an unfinished, tacked on DLC pack that didn't add anything to the final game. Like, I don't... Yeah, we are back to Piquant. It's not good. It's not good. I have half a mind to put it below DMC 2, even though I know I shouldn't. Because the DMC 2 streams were at the very least something I could get, like, a highlight out of. I can't get a highlight out of the fucking Vergil game. Like, the reboot Vergil DLC. It's boring. It had nothing in it that was, like, unique or notable. DMC 2 did have the tanks. a piece of level design that is genuinely baffling to me. I do not understand how sane level designers walk away from a game having put the tanks in it. It's really bad. Like, I get that DmC 2 had a really rocky development. I understand that. But the tanks? Really? And the chopper, too. At least the chopper had good music. The tanks had nothing going for them. I watched a clip from a YouTuber of them getting their ass beat by the tanks, and I thought to myself, how? How? How do you lose to the tanks? How is that something that you manage to do? You just have to stand next to them and mash attack for a while. It's like the most use Dante gets out of his sword. Was their name Aaron Hansen? It was not. I don't remember who it was. I watched a couple videos about DmC 2. It's okay. Low blows against Aaron Hansen are allowed here. Oh yeah. They weren't that bad. They weren't Aaron bad. They are welcome here though. Like not Aaron. I mean low blows against him. Yeah. Okay. That wasn't that much of a tier list. I suppose I will grab a snapshot of that and slap it on Blue Sky. We are fully allowed to shit talk Aaron Hansen here. Fully allowed. We've got like an hour left to do. I don't have the next game lined up. Not like. At least it's not ready yet. I don't have the next game ready yet. We'll be doing Bayonetta next if people are still here. Bayonetta is the next game up for the Friday slot. We'll be doing Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3, and this stream I had such a wonderful idea. One that I am certain I will not regret in the future. I'm sure. Debating whether or not I want to announce it now. But there was a game franchise that I was planning on doing as a Let's Play. I should note, I'm not talking about Kingdom Hearts here. I am still planning on someday doing a series of Let's Plays about the Kingdom Hearts games. Or doing everything in the Kingdom Hearts games. It's just everything I would want to do would require a lot of editing. Something I can't do live. So, there was going to be sort of a franchise that I was going to do. I was going to do only a few entries from it, and I was going to do it as a Let's Play. And, I've decided I'm gonna regret this. I am going to regret this, but it's worth committing to, I suppose. We will be doing after Bayonetta, the first 3 Bayonettas. I don't own the weird Cereza spin-off game, so I won't be playing it. And after The Nightmare Before Christmas, which honestly I might try to slot in on a Thursday night rather than a Friday night. We'll see though. Depending on how the rest of Lies of P goes. Because right now we're a bit stuck. After those, we will be probably doing the entire Spyro franchise. I'm gonna regret this. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to fucking regret this. Because I would like some games that I could make better highlights out of, right? I ultimately came to the conclusion that the DmC 3 streams didn't make good highlights, and the like 4 and 5 streams wouldn't. I'm still on the fence about good old Dante here. Mind jump to Persona. That was something I was considering. I was considering doing Persona 1, 2, and 3. I don't really want to. In order for me to do justice to Persona, I feel like I'd have to 100% it. And 100%ing Persona is a rigorous task. It takes a lot of effort. Like, a lot. I mean, even Persona 1, I wouldn't consider it complete without getting Vishnu. And Vishnu from Persona 1 is a fucking nightmare. Let me double check the requirements to getting him. There he is. Sick ass design, and he's on the box. It does not say on the Megaten wiki how to get him. Gameplay Vishnu. Persona. He is a level 86 Persona. Oh, he is a special fusion between two late game Personas. Which I don't know how to get. Anyways, point is, I feel like I wouldn't be doing it justice. But yes, we'll be doing Spyro next, probably. Which means 3 really great games. And about 15 fucking god-awful ones. Yay! The idea is that I'll get some more highlight material, something good out of them that can be turned into something entertaining. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about editing together a DmC Devil May Cry highlight. I don't know how interesting it's gonna be, but I'm considering it. Probably won't be doing any other DmC highlights, though. The games were really fun, but I don't know that they warrant highlights outside of just having clips from the cutscenes that are going crazy. It's always what Crash sounds like to me, some fantastic games and a lot of the other stuff. I mean, yeah, the two franchises mirror each other almost exactly, if you were unaware. Yeah, almost exactly, actually. Both franchises had 3 games on the PlayStation 1 that are considered classics, that are considered really good. And then they have a game immediately after their respective developers dropped them. Insomniac for Spyro, Naughty Dog for Crash, and then they were handed off to new developers who were given less than a year to produce an entire video game on new hardware. And they got a game that is considered just the worst thing of all time immediately after that. And after that, they got some GBA games that are good to bad, kind of mixed range. Crash fared better on the GBA than Spyro did, but and then after that, they got a crossover game, and each of them got one more title on like home consoles. Yeah, Wrath of Cortex is not that great. It's not as bad as Enter the Dragonfly is for Spyro. I think between the two of them, Spyro gets higher highs but way lower lows. So like his PS3 outings are all amazing, and his everything else after it gets like way worse than anything that happens to Crash. Probably because Spyro is like a much more demanding kind of game, because it is at the end of the day a collectathon. So like, and if you ask me, the original Spyro trilogy is the best collectathon of all time. Crash is just more or less a 3D platformer with 2D segments. That's it. As long as they don't make the game completely broken, it will release fine. Which is kind of what happened with Twin Sanity. Spyro got a Hero's Tale alongside that, and a Hero's Tale is good, but not like amazing. And then after those two games came out, Spyro got one last hurrah on the DS. Crash got nothing in that slot. Spyro got a weird fucking RPG. But then immediately after that, they were both rebooted and turned into weird beat-em-ups. And then after that, they both got trilogies, and then Crash got one more game, and Spyro has gotten nothing, and both franchises have gone dormant. And considering the fact that fucking Microsoft purchased Activision, who owned the rights to Spyro, it's over. We're never getting another Spyro game. So, all that to say, we've got quite a handful of games ahead of us in terms of Spyro. At some point, we'll also be doing some more Sonic. I'm probably going to slot in Sonic on like a Thursday stream at some point. Just like the occasional burst of a Sonic. Oh my god, I forgot about Crash Bash. You're right. Or that one was Crash Boom Bang, right? Yeah, I didn't even mention Crash Bash and Crash Team Racing. I don't know, you might like the Crash series. I've never personally been very fond of them. I like 3. And that's about it. I thought 3 was fun. It's, I don't know, the franchise is like, alright. I've always been a Spyro guy myself, but like, I'm obviously only talking about the first 3. Anything after the first 3 is a war crime. So, whoops. But yeah, why don't we do like, I don't know, 30 to 45 minutes of Masochist to sort of round out the night. Just to, I don't know, have something to do until the normal end point. Give me a moment to... There we go. Get Master Duel up and running. And there we go. You know, it's quick. It's something I can also talk over while not paying attention. We're not drawing a pack. We can't accept this. Okay. We have to accept this. I'll just dismantle every card we pull. Cool. We already have one of these too. This is like an insane pull, by the way. This is like crazy. This is the best deck in the game right now. Come on. We have to get rid of all that. Goodbye. Can only have one of you. Goodbye. You know, a good portion of these wouldn't even see play anyways, but okay. We're just gonna do the normal Masochist deck. I don't think the slop is really there yet. Except the daily login bonus, might as well. What are we set to? Bronze! We are in bronze. Okay. I don't think this Masochist account is ever reaching the end, but, you know, I kind of... The game is silent? Oh. There we go. I guess I'll go first. I don't really know. Just occurred to me I was playing music into over the tier maker segment. No extra? Alright, normal Banisher of the Radiance, set Torrential Tribute, pass. Oh, it's, you know, it is Vergil. He's with us in spirit. I don't know, I can talk about, like, fucking whatever I'm up to here. You know? I can literally just talk about whatever while we're doing Masochist. I don't even really archive it. I have the footage. I was going to edit it down, but I don't do that. Level 8 synchro? Level 7. If we make a level 7, we can Kui Belt. I think Draco Berserker is stronger, so we're gonna normal Geeklops. We're not gonna use his effect. I'm gonna scale. Banish the tune card. Yeah, I don't know. The thing about Masochist series and Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube in general is that I don't actually like it very much. I don't know. I don't want to do the editing on it, I guess. I'd rather spend that time making highlight videos of other streams. Oh, they surrendered. Cool. That's a win. One of these days, I'm just gonna, like, mass post all of the VODs to that one channel, the TCG channel. I do have plans for that channel someday in the future, but for now, it's just gonna be, like, you know, sitting there. Might as well post these VODs to it. Master Pack. 1, please. Prank Kids Pandemonium, the Prank Kids fusion spell. This card is really good in Prank Kids, but we need about 40 more Prank Kid cards to actually make it work. Indulge Dark Lord. Dark Lord support. I don't think we can use it. Unchained Twin Sarama. Target an unchained card in your graveyard except Sarama. Set it, then destroy one card you control. If this card on the field is destroyed by card effect, or by battle, or except itself, or by battle, you can special summon an unchained monster from your hand or deck. And only use each of the following effects, or each effect of Sarama once per turn. Okay. This card is good, but I don't think we have enough Unchained to make it work. Oh, okay, we have pulled a Skull Serpent. 30 more of these, and we can probably make it to gold consistently without even thinking about it. Chain Dispel? I wish this thing negated the effect, but it just doesn't. This is not worth playing. Queen's Pawn, this is Amazonas support, not worth playing. Lunalight, Reincarnation Dance, we do not have Lunalight cards. What the fuck is this? If a monster is special summon a level 7 or lower fusion monster from your extra that is Flame Swordsman or mentions it, then you can change one face-up monster on the field to face-down defense position. During your opponent's battle phase, banish this card from your grave, tribute a face-down defense position monster. Special summon a Flame Swordsman or a monster that mentions it from your deck or extract. Wait a minute, this card seems good. Do we have a Flame Swordsman fusion? Do we? We don't. We have the fusion spell card. We don't have a fusion. I have to keep an eye on this. This actually could put something cool on the board. What are the options? I mean, we're not pulling this. Target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent. This card is this effect is a quick effect if equipped with an equip card. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles, double this card's attack until the end of the turn, but if you do, destroy it. That's not good at all. Dragon monster plus a fire warrior, except during the damage step, quick effect. Certainly a way to open an effect. Target a warrior fusion monster you control. Equip this card from your field or graveyard to that monster you control as an equip spell. Okay, there's like literally nothing good to summon off of that. It has to be a fusion monster. Did you mention Flame Swordsman? There's no way you don't. Okay, moving on. That pack was a whole lot of nothing. I guess we'll go first. Oh no, this guy has an extra. Set the Trapped Hole Nightmare. Pass? That's really all I got. We can use Gizmek to block if we need to. Yes, I will be summoning Gizmek. Thank you. What do we banish? Ashari. Couple good traps, a few pendulums, our Clock Wyvern. Set half counter special. This. How much damage is that on board? 4,500. Committing Viscount to the board doesn't actually put them on any higher of a clock. I know I have to be like really aggressive under masochist conditions, but I mean, it just doesn't feel worth it. Snatch steal. A second snatch steal. What? Huh? My guys! And it's an SB Little Knight now. Alright, come back, Orochi. Rail train, not what I wanted here. Kill the SB Little Knight. Super Polly! Huh? This guy is just using my monsters. No, I'm good on that. I'll set one and pass. It's everything in this deck. It just uses my monsters. During damage calculation, gains attack equal to half the original attack of the attacking monster until the end phase. Well, half counter. Mutually assured destruction. Guess Orochi. I have 9 cards left in my deck. And we still draw a Saronir. I don't want to commit anything to the board. If that's another Super Poly, we'd fucking die instantly. Oh my god. Hello, Mirror Sword Knight. You're also staying in my hand so we don't get super polyed. I need to see what was happening in this deck. I need to see it. I need to see. What is going on here? We ranked up. That's nice. What was happening here? What? What is this fucking... What? This is hilarious. I've never even seen this card before. So it's like halfway like a Shining Sarcophagus deck, and the rest of the deck is I take your monster, I take your monster. I search for a card that takes your monster. I take your monster. I search for a card that takes your monster. I take your monster. I use your monster. This is insane. Okay, let's go get our pack. How many legacy tickets do we have? 1. My drop rate with those needs to be studied. Okay. I didn't even say anything before pulling this one. It just happened. Okay, we're starting on this end. Card in the Clear-Sighted. When this card is normal summoned, you can set one continuous trap from your hand in or graveyard. It can be activated this turn. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can activate this effect. Face-up traps you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects until the end of the next turn. Evil Swarm's a hawk. Wait, this card's actually playable, kind of. A little bit. Okay, playable's maybe a bit of a stretch, but if it's destroyed by your opponent's card, battle or card effect, and sent to the graveyard, target a special summon level 5 or higher monster on the field and destroy it. That card actually isn't the worst thing ever. I don't know if we have a slot for it in the deck, but Poseidra the Storming Atlantean. While you control another a monster except Poseidra, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. You can only use each of the following effects of Poseidra the Storming Atlantean once per turn. Send another water from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normally special summoned, you can send one Atlantean or Mermail monster from your deck to the graveyard, then target one card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. So we can't really use this yet, but it is good. Second Chain Dispel, thanks. I won't be using it. This card is terrible. We're not using it. Nordic Relic Svalin? Control an Aesir monster and negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Tribute. Okay, we don't have Nordic's Armed Dragon Ritual. This card is terrible, and it ritual summons a very bad ritual monster. Cool. Zerziel, Ruler of the Evil-Eyed. Requires Evil Eye monsters, which we don't have. And it requires Evil Eye of Selene, which is another Ultra, which we don't have. And honestly, Evil Eye is a really terrible deck. Okay. I'm gonna hide my disappointment. Do we have room for Zahak in the deck? Maybe instead of like a fractal or something? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe? Nah, I don't think there's room for him. Very unfortunate. Okay. Well, moving on. If we keep pulling cards, eventually we'll have a deck, right? Something, something, monkeys and typewriters, something, something. Suppose I'll go first? This guy has hero everything. I'm willing to bet they're on hero, but the question is, can we beat hero? Okay, everything except for the game board and sleeves. Why? I'm gonna set Fogblade and pass. Three times a day. Hold on. Hard activate polymerization. I have a feeling we're about to see a couple of hero monsters fall out of that hand. I can't prove it, but I have a feeling. Or they're going to do nothing forever. Ah, there we go. Let's make Sunriser? No, Infernal Rage. Card is special summon. You can add one card with favorite in its name from your deck to your hand. I am going to be Fogblading this card. Tribute this card that was fusion summoned using a normal monster's material. Special summon 1, level 7. Okay, it was not. So, this card does not actually do anything. Okay. We're gonna Fog Blade this. Fuck you. No favorite card, sorry. So now they get to search for hero monster, and they are hard searching for increase. Why? That's not the card in the combo. Okay, so like now, how do we out the guy? Vion is terrifying. It means we could still be dead here. So that dumped Neos. Why did that dump Neos? I mean, I guess they already had... Why Neos? Do they have other plays right now? And they can search for, like, what? Poly off of Vion? Does that get them anywhere? It's the... Oh, okay, they're gonna link too. I was wondering how we were gonna out that, but... clearly I don't need to worry about it. Reveal of Hero Fusion, add up to 2. Okay. Never mind, they are not using that effect for some reason. They are attacking me for 17. I can take the Neos. It can be mine. I believe I'll be doing that. Give me your Neos. And then we're going to summon you. And... I don't know, we might start linking. So I can get... two tokens off of you. Please don't have Nibiru. Requires 2 effect monsters, 2 effect monsters. That just requires 2 monsters. Discard one card, target a spell trap in your graveyard, set it to your field. Oh, that's like super worth it. So to get there, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to No, I'm gonna Proxy Dragon using these 2. I'm gonna scale Viscount. This is, I believe, the maximum amount of damage we're going to have on field. Swing. And then main phase 2, we are going to summon you using these guys. We're gonna summon it here. Target Fogblade, get our Fogblade back. And pass turn. So Nightmare Griffin has a bit of a secret effect here. Special summon monsters on the field cannot activate their effects unless they're linked. So this is the only zone this guy can put a monster in and actually activate its effect. And we know one of the cards of their hand is a Garnet because they searched for it. Uh-oh, that's not good. Special summon a level 7 or lower hero or Neospatian from your extra, ignoring summoning conditions. Some monster cannot attack, its effects are negated, and returns to the extra during the end phase. Why are they doing this exactly? They won't be able to use it for anything. Its effect is negated. And it can't attack. It can't attack. It can't attack. And it's returned to the extra during the end phase. Why don't people read their cards? I'll kill them quick. With their own Neos. Sure. Sure. God damn. Okay. Can we please get some drops? Some legacy pack tickets, maybe? We got one. We got one legacy pack ticket. That's awesome. Why is the game obsessed with only giving me the vanilla monster drops? Okay. Saying nothing to the pack seems to not impress it whatsoever. Broken Line. When a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated in this card's column while this card is set, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. Hold on, wait. This might be playable. I don't know how playable, but it might be playable. This is a counter trap that negates something. It's just maybe too narrow? I don't know. Botanical Girl is terrible. Karakuri Showdown Castle requires a bunch of Karakuris, and I don't think you even play it. Yeah, you do not play that. Fifth Hope, terrible elemental hero card. Yellow Ninja. If this card is a normal summon or flip face up, you can special summon a level 4 or lower ninja from your hand in attack or defense position. Cool. Ninjas don't even play that card. Sylvan Cherub Sprout. Speaking of cards that are not played, all of the Sylvans. This deck needs support. God, I love the Sylvans. Anyways, not good. Spore. Wait, this card's actually good. I don't think we have enough plant stuff to make, like, anything usable out of this yet, but maybe. Arm Dragon Thunder level 5? Well, hello there. Yeah, if you don't know, this is, like, the most excited I've ever been for a deck release, like, ever. The Arm Dragon retrains, they're, like, a retrain of a deck used by, like, a character I really liked in the manga, but it's actually his anime variants deck. Kind of complicated to explain. Anyways, point is, I like Chaz Princeton. His deck got a retrain. I was really excited for it. And then it came out, and this deck is unplayable. It is god-awful. It is really bad. I still love it. I still love it to death. It is the only, like, really, like, there's, like, a, basically once per case, which is, like, how many boxes is the case? I want to say it's, like, 12 boxes, which is 24 packs per box. So basically, like, 1 in 1,000, card pull, rarity called Starlight Rare, and the only Starlight Rare I own is Arm Dragon Thunder level 10, and I have a giant fucking, like, store, like, advertising poster of him on my wall, that I got from an official store. I love this deck to death. I love everything about the Arm Dragon Thunder dudes, but, no. I will never play them. They're not good. Not even kind of. Okay, we'll try to we'll do one more. We'll do one more. And then we'll call it for the night. We have lost the coin toss. And we are going first. Uh-oh. We are going to get Tempied, and we're going to get Tempied hard. Hello, Arlecchino, and no trap cards. That's cool. Yes, maxing me. Do it. Yeah! We can pretend to have legitimacy for a turn. Yeah, it is Sky Striker. I will not be staying here. We'll try again for our last duel of the night. I hate Sky Striker a lot. Probably my least favorite deck of all time. Well, this is a bad hand. I don't really want to summon him. I think I just summon Thrill Train and pass. This guy, I don't know, seems to have a thing for dragons. That's all I can tell you about their deck so far. Are you fucking for real right now? We're dead. Awesome! I think we'll be ending it there. We didn't make it super far tonight, but that's fine. This was just kind of an additional whatever thing to fill the time. I don't know. I don't have any delusion that we'll make it anywhere in this Masochist run, to be completely honest. I mean, it's just kind of a thing we do. Have we? You know what? We're taking these. Question number 1, that is Bot of Greed. That is Red Eyes Black Dragon. And now it literally doesn't matter. He has a whistle. What? A transceiver? Okay, sure. I must be thinking of Rescue Cat. I think Rescue Cat has a whistle. Anyways. I think it's fine if we take these. Master Jewel just kind of passes them out as we go. We need to normal summon 3 monsters to get 5 more. The legacy packs are literally worthless for the most part, too. Oh, cool. I'll take more gems. Okay, last thing of the night. I'm not watching these. We got Behemoth, King of 100 Battles. Tribute summon this card by tributing 1 monster. This card is unaffected by the activated effects of special summon monsters if it was normal summoned or set. If this card was normal or special summoned, you can target a beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. If you do, this card loses 700 attack. Once returned during the end phase, you can make this card gain 700 attack. Wait, this card's good! What the fuck? This card's actually good! We can use this! 3,400 unaffected by special summon monster effects. That is crazy. All right. Okay. I'll take it. That card's also really good. That is a rank 4 that can't be targeted. That is. Okay. Goblin of Greed, Half Shut, Eye of Truth, Stygian Dirge, not super good. Wait, no. This card can fuck up some decks. Depending on the format. Right now is not the format for it, though. Sandwich. The Clown, Giant Red Sea Snake, Beast Rage. Yep, okay. Actually, 2 solid cards. We're putting both of those in. You know? Both of those are going in the deck. Honestly, we could put Behemoth in the slop, too. That's like a win con for the slop. This card is fucking awful. I really tried to make him work, but no. I don't think there's any making Arlecchino work for us. I think he's just bad. I don't know what else. Agave Dragon's nice sometimes. I don't know what else we can remove for the Karen Gorgon. Like, I'd honestly rather have the extra 150 attack from Pearl than that effect most of the time. But I'm not really summoning either of them that often. Probably won't include him. But the Behemoth is going in for sure. This card's actually really good. And in the Legacy Pack. That's insane to me. I can't believe this card was in the Legacy Pack. I'm still on the fence about Broken Line. I'd say, oh, well, it's better than Thrill Train, but I don't know that it is better than Thrill Train. Maybe we take out Back to Square One. Or like Super Rush Headlong or something. No, that card's good. Well, good enough for us. Maybe we just run a 41 card deck. Maybe we just stick with 41 cards. Anyways, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to keep Master pulled up temporarily, though. Because I'm going to fuck around with some deck ideas I've had for the Masochist account. See what we've got for certain things. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. DMC is officially over. We have seen all of the Dante there is to see, which is really wild to say. We'll be starting Bayonetta probably next Friday. I'm gonna try to get like I'll probably do a stream, not tomorrow night, but the night after, for Miku, and we'll do some more. So Sunday night, we'll do some crafting and some leveling alt classes. We probably won't do any MSQ. We'll leave the MSQ for Tuesday nights. And we'll just do some crafting quests and some like alt job leveling and stuff like that. Do some like content unlocks, probably not like dungeons, but like random little side stuff that we haven't done, like lev quests and stuff like that. So that'll probably be happening Sunday night. Don't be surprised if I start that early at like 8 p.m. or something. No one will be here to interrupt me. That's the main reason why streams start when they do, is because I will get interrupted otherwise. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I got for you guys. Yeah, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great night, everybody.